Fantastic day to y'all. Thank you for tuning back in. This is fantastic. You've gotten through 5 episodes. This sixth one is about our programs, and we have lots of them. I probably won't get through them all because your time is limited. They are all listed on worldkindnesslist.com and the Foundation for World Harmony.org. But let me go through the most important ones. And as you know, we're trying to spread kindness. So the Global Kindness Pledge is probably the most important. And our goal is to get one of these 24 by 36-inch posters printed in each classroom on the planet. Now, we ship them to via email right now and WhatsApp to teachers, and we hope that they print them and post them. And when a child recites the pledge every single day, it manifests results. We've seen the results, and we're seeing the results every day. And it's a way of programming our children into a happy state of mind. Because when you have self-confidence, you're going to be successful on the planet. It's great to feed people and give them fresh water, like some of our programs. But when we teach people to love themselves unconditionally, they'll be happy, self-sustaining, useful citizens on our planet. And here's how the pledge goes. I pledge to be kind to and love myself. I pledge to be kind to and strive to love all others. I pledge to be kind to, love, and respect our Mother Earth. We are all fantastic. You are fantastic. I am fantastic. Now, when they say you are fantastic, they're to point to a friend in the classroom. That builds camaraderie. And so it's just a very powerful pledge. It's not political, it's not religious, it's not commercial. It's just for the mental well being of our children. And you must admit they are our future. So that's one program, the pledge program. We have kindness classes, and the curriculum is on worldkindnesslist.com. And I love students to host them, or the teachers can. It's an interactive hour or so long dissertation on kindness. And you ask the children, how are they kind to themselves? What does it mean to them to be kind? How are they kind to others? And there's a whole script on teaching kindness because we have to teach it and remind it. The pledge does a good job of that. So that's the kindness club. I mean, the kindness class. And then we have the kindness club, which teaches eco art. And eco art, which I do, is taking trash and making beautiful things out of it. And eco art, when you host an eco art class with the children, it accomplishes all three commitments. When you go out and you pick up trash, you are getting exercise. When you paint and create, it's getting mental exercise, mental stimulus, like a meditational state when you draw or paint or create. That's wonderful for yourself. When you give it to someone or sell it to someone, you're sharing it with others, and that's being kind to others. That's commitment too. And because you're cleaning up the environment, picking up trash, it's good for commitment number three, be kind to our planet. So the Eco Art class accomplishes all three commitments to kindness. We have a Be Kind sign program, which I created in Belize. And there's a gentleman there making money by writing the words be kind on palm fronds and pieces of old wood, trash again, and putting Belize, San Pedro Belize on it as well, and selling them and making money. And they're all over the world now. No one's done it here in Antigua, but I've heard people from other places around the world are making Be Kind signs. That's one of our programs. Be Kind cookie program. If you make a cookie, whether it's for a fundraiser for your school or for making money for yourself or just being kind and giving away cookies, if you make a heart-shaped cookie and put the words "be kind" on it, they sell. They're fantastic. People love them. We've proven that concept as well. We have the anti-sad hospital program, which is, if you've ever been to a hospital waiting room, it's depressing. It's boring unless you have a phone to do your scrolling, but a lot of people don't have phones. So we in this program, it's free again. Just needs a volunteer. It's proven here in Antigua. We put out a 6-foot table with crayons and pencils and paper, and children and adults alike create, draw, and actually they've been posting their pictures on the walls. And we have proof of everything we do that it works, and it's fun. And SAD stands for stress, anxiety, and depression. I thought I invented that. I'm not sure if I did or not. I never heard it before in my life because you don't want to be sad, and it's stress and anxiety and depression. At any rate, so the hospital anti-SAD program's working. We have this what is it, the fire program? No, no, my speeches are called fire speeches. Fantastic inspirational rejuvenation experience. We have the FACE program. Fantastic art caravans everywhere. Every community can do this. We've proven it here. You get a local artist who wants to be the volunteer. He collects all his artist friends and people that are artists and sculptors and even musicians, and they on weekends or whenever will bring all their art to a venue to exhibit it, sell it, share it, and everybody wins. The artists get exposure, they sell their art, the venue wins by getting um, uh, customers, potential customers to their venue. And of course, the backdrop is the kindness revolution. So people learn about the kindness revolution for people who are hosting face events, fantastic art caravans everywhere. It can work in every community. So you might implement that program. We're launching the Fantastic University, a global online tuition-free university. We've got about a dozen high-end professors from around the world that are contributing their time in developing it. We're gonna we're it's kindness it's fantasticuniversity.org, and we're gonna start with a library, and I have a free class for motivational speakers. That's the first class, and I teach you how to become a professional motivational speaker. We are going to sell 3 books, and proceeds go to help the university. One is my autobiography. Two is my new book called How to Be a Fantastic Person, and the third one is the um, psychology and physiological, something like that, on kindness. One of our other professors wrote that one. Psychology and physiology, something like that. At any rate, that's another program. Let's see, we have the Fresh Water for Africa program, where we've already delivered fresh water in the form of a borehole to about 8 different communities so far. We haven't been funded, so we did it, on a very low budget. And on the future boreholes, we're going to plant 3 trees, 3 fruit trees. Every borehole in the community or school gets 3 fruit trees, which will bear fruit eventually. But during that time when they're growing, children learn responsibility. They learn horticulture. They tend to the trees, they nurture the trees, and the trees each have a plaque. And they represent the 3 commitments to kindness: kindness to oneself, kindness to others, and kindness to Mother Earth. And the ideal situation is to have 3 benches, the 3 trees, the borehole, manually operated. We're not going to put in solar or electrical because we can't depend on those forces of energy. We can depend on our own physical energy, and pumping it manually is good exercise, which is commitment number 1. So that's the borehole. And then now because of the success of the Freshwater for Africa, we're going worldwide with the Freshwater Worldwide program. And that's really going to be a hub of anyone in the water industry that has a solution: water filtration, atmospheric water generators, any kind of thing that's going to help humanity in its dire disease need for fresh water. 2.2 billion people don't have access to fresh water, and 6 people die every minute or every second. I kind of forgot already. I think it's every minute. 6 people every minute die of waterborne diseases and bad water. That's a shame. A quarter of the world doesn't have fresh water. That's a shame. That's not kindness. So we can cure that problem with enough help from you and your friends and your friends' friends and your friends' friends. So it's about sharing this information, sharing this webinar. What other programs do we have? We have lots of programs. Those were the big ones. The university, the water. Oh, Educate Africa. That's a new one. We have a $1.7 billion NGO in Ghana. My best friend runs it, and he's promised to fund what we call Educate Africa, where we're going to deliver a broadband satellite internet access to every school and a computer, at least one to every school. I noticed in China, every kid has a tablet. That's how they learn over there now. I don't know if we can afford that, but we're going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars on this program. And a school must have a WhatsApp group, must have the children in the group, and must have recited the pledge on video because we need to prove that our programs are working. And we do it when we do a borehole. We videotape the digging, the implementation, the indoctrination, and the use of the borehole. So we show every donor that every dollar spent goes to the cause, not to the organization. So yeah, so the hub again for freshwater worldwide is basically tying in all the different water organizations that are trying to help the planet, as almost is the fantastic university. We're going to tie in all the universities that have free programs, all the professors and speakers that want to give their knowledge out for free, because it is a free university. And we are endorsing apprenticeship programs. If you have a company and you want to hire an apprentice or have an apprentice, we can supply that with you through our application process. Again, everything's free. You just need to support the Kindness Revolution to receive these free services and education. What else do we have? What else do we have? So many different things. Um, I think that's the basic. You can find everything else out on worldkindnesslist.com, the Foundation for World Harmony.org, the Global Kindness Federation. Oh, we have the Kindness News Network. There's enough negative news reporting agencies out there. We are not one of them. We have news reporters all over the world. We give you a free press pass. And for a lot of young people, that's a great thing to have because you get into parties, you get into concerts, you get into events for free. You have to, of course, follow our procedures, call them up, tell them you're a kindness reporter for Kindness News Network. It's Kindness News Network, kindnessnewsnetwork.org. I'm trying to enunciate, bear with me. And we send you the press pass. We just need your photo. You need to be an ambassador of kindness, of course, and your full name. And we issue the press pass for you. You print it, laminate it, and you get into fantastic events and report on kind things. We don't. There's enough negative reports out there. We don't need any more of those. So we have the kindnessnewsnetwork.org initiative. Africaisfantastic.org is one of our other websites where we list all the great WhatsApp groups in Africa. They're not all listed there, but we'll get to it. What else do we have for our fantastic ambassadors and people? It's I think that's it. Again, my 3,000 plus videos here are all one uh, take wonders. I hope you enjoyed what we're doing. I hope you're participating in what we're doing. You can participate in every level. The bottom level is just be an ambassador of kindness. Follow the 3 commitments to kindness. It'll change the world. It's just be kind to yourself. The hardest, most important commitment. Be kind to others. Stops all the war and the violence and the bad things. Be kind to Mother Earth. We need to protect our planet. Oh, by the way, Just Be Kind is our phone app. If I didn't mention that. That's a great app. Deandra Smith created that, donated that. She's our ambassador in Washington and our global continental director in America. She's really fantastic. Again, we have 17,000 now ambassadors of kindness, goodwill ambassadors of kindness, all donating their time because they see the vision. We need a better planet. The year 2026 is a numerology, the root number 1, which stands for new beginnings and leadership. We need to lead the planet in a new leadership role. We outnumber the politicians, by the way, and the leaders. We're 8 billion strong. So we're uniting people of the world. And it's the kindest revolution on the planet. And it's to save our planet from the insanity of humanity. I hope you'll be a big part of it. If not, it's okay. Just be kind to yourself, others, and the planet. That's all we really ask. We don't want your money. We don't want we could use your money. You want to donate, great. That'd be fantastic. But we're not asking for it. The only donations we ever got were someone wanted to do it. We have some fantastic people out there. It really is. It's a great mission. It's a great challenge. It's the biggest challenge I've ever had in my life. I've done a lot of things. It took me 65 years to find my to find my passion, to find my mission, maybe as it were, in life. And I'm having a hell of a great time spreading kindness. I hope, and you will too when you join. We've got hundreds of testimonials, and we have a package going out that's going to go to the world leaders from testimonials from our directors from around the world. It's pretty cool. Join, like, subscribe, be fantastic, be kind, and hopefully I'll see you each day on Be Fantastic YouTube, where I give you fantastic quotes from fantastic Stoics and leaders and visionaries and poets and princes and all kind of fun people. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching the webinar.